What's going on? What's going on, man? It's your man Calvin from C-Mode TV. Woo, we back. It's been a minute, y'all, but we back. We back. And we got Cedric, the Springer, in the house. Our relationship expert. What's going on, buddy?
Man, what's going on, man? We had a lot of downtime, so whoo, a lot
That
going
we
on.
did. That
Pretty
we
busy.
did.
But you were more busy than you were definitely more busy than I was.
I was a little busy. I was a little change of a business. Yeah, a little bit of business. Huh. I never did do that. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I was a little bit of busy. A little bit of busy. Not that bad, but I was busy. Huh. Now, what you got going on your side, man?
Oh
Where's
man,
your handle? Where's your location? Or
right now I'm chilling in Arkansas.
Arkansas? All right. I thought that's what that was on the back of that. What's the name? Arkansas.
Arkansas what?
That's what I thought that was back there. That banner that said St. Louis. I thought that's what that was. Arkansas. For a minute.
Oh,
For a
to my
minute.
the Razorbacks.
Yeah. I thought that was Arkansas for a
The
minute.
Lou, baby. It's the Lou.
It's the loop. Excuse me. I'm also in Arkansas myself, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in Arkansas, chilling.
What led you there?
Work. Yeah, I'm I have officially started my new journey in life. And what the hell is that showing up? I officially started my new journey in life, and I am out trying to perform my new journey. I guess that's what. Yeah, as you can see, I am in a hotel room.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to do a little fizzle, trying to do a little something.
I'm gonna tell you, if I go back when I had started my new journey, as you put it, the new chapter to lead
Yeah,
back. I'm gonna tell a lot of people, man, if you trying to move on, or you just trying to take a leap of faith to try something new, or try something that you just wanted to do and put your all into it. I mean, I don't think you should put no limitations to yourself, because it definitely make you feel good to know that you want to start something that you want to do.
Everything else, right?
yeah.
And when I left my previous place, it was a lot of uncertainty, a lot of doubt, and just, like you think you want to rebuild. But I'm talking about something that you want to do, not something that you felt like you had to do. So it felt good to know that I left and walked out on my own terms.
I know that felt good.
Yeah.
I know that felt good right there. Hey, man, I know that felt
You're gonna have a
good.
whole lot of naysayers, though. About the path you choosing to take. You're gonna have naysayers about your path you choosing to take. That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. And I don't know for sure, but I think I've been hearing some somewhat rumors or whatever about the path. Because I heard, there was plenty when you left. When you left your previous job and stuff, there was a couple of words about you leaving and stuff like that. I'm glad the man left on his own too. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I was happy as hell that you were getting up out of
there. You tired of me calling you half a man? Why was that?
half a man. I can't. I'm trying to figure that out because I I'm taller than you. I don't get it.
You
But
tall
hey,
as what?
I'm taller than you. I don't understand.
Man, not even on your tallest day. uh, no, but man, how you I mean that day that you finally walked out on your own, is just what did you feel a sense of relief? Just felt like everything just felt fresher, everything felt brighter, just newer. You know what I mean? How
Yeah,
did you
yeah.
feel?
I felt I felt a weight off my shoulder for one, cause I knew I had something else planned, and I wasn't worrying about where this was gonna come from or where that was gonna come from. And I had so much off on me. It was just, don't get me wrong, the last job I had, it was okay, but sometimes when you somewhere that either you don't want to be or individuals that don't want you to be there, it's not good for your health because it's very stressful, especially for a man like myself, because I know me, I can be real, I guess, boisterous and say certain things that are just kind of touch people the wrong way or whatever.
Right.
But anyway, I'm just glad I'm glad I'm doing something that it looked like I think I'm gonna enjoy though. I think I will enjoy.
But you have a lot of things that's going on that um you have a lot of things that's going on that I think that that they can make make profit for yourself, and you can do for yourself. It ain't just one thing. But what's crazy was, now that me and you talking, I thought about me and you walked in together. Ain't that crazy? And
Yeah,
we all walked out together.
yeah. Them to walk out together. Yeah, yeah. We walked in together, coming from somewhat the same area too. I think we were about what, about
Yeah.
20
Now
something miles
when
apart.
we met each other. We didn't start in the same area, but when we left, we were definitely in the same area.
Oh, I'm talking about as in where you were staying before you started working there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're probably about 20 something miles apart.
When we
You was
first
in
started,
you was in
we both.
Tupelo, right?
Oh, okay. We talking about leaving from there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
But I mean, then we started together, living in Ridgeland, and
Yeah. Yeah.
man, knew each other all that time.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So a new journey for both of us. I guess it must be a northeast Mississippi thing.
Yeah, North Mississippi. Yeah, it's a North Mississippi thing. That's all it is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we got a lot that we gonna try to cook on today, man. Short period of time. But before that, man, you where you on your way to, man? What's your
I'm
what
going
is
home.
your
I'm going
huh?
home, kid. I'm coming
You go
home.
home?
I'm going home.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. I'm going home, man. And what's crazy is in trucking. I'm nearly at home, but I can't deliver my load until tomorrow sometime. And so it's crazy being that close but not being there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, you nearly at home. Yeah, yeah, you nearly at home. We're about 2.5 away, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, about two and a half away. A short after in trucking, that's a short distance.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
A very
Anything
short distance.
anything probably about 5 or 6 hours is really short.
Mm, wow.
Because
Wow.
that's something you can really do. You can do within a day. Really, you can do more than that. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You what was your location? East, west? Where you coming from?
oh
East,
yeah,
west?
I was coming out of. Actually, I just came out of Montana, and
Montana.
yeah, I did post a couple of reels of being in Montana. I was there. What's the day? Sunday. So I was there. I was there Thursday, and it was snowing. I mean, a full blown out blizzard. Now I ain't gonna say a blizzard, but it was a real good snowing, and that's crazy.
And it's May. It's in the middle of fucking May. Damn.
And I mean, it was coming down too.
Well, we don't want to bore too many people. We're gonna jump on some stuff here. I got two things I want to discuss. And my one is it's gonna be the big one, and that's gonna be Diddy. He is into he is in a lot of junk right now. What's going on with him? Which my take on that is, it's probably my take is probably a little bit different. I hate that about Diddy. I ain't never really prepared for music. He was a black man doing some things, making money. I don't know how he became to be that money man, but he was making money. Give me your take.
I mean, the entertainment world right now really been put on blast. Really started with the Cat Williams interview on Club Chase. But before that, you was hearing about a lot of pedophile stuff going on in the entertainment world and this, that, and the third. But to me, some might call it a conspiracy theory. But for me, I have to go with a lot of stuff that happened to Puff Daddy until he ended his relationship with Ciroc. And it seemed like it's been snowballing ever since then. Then to hear him come on there, and actually I was convinced myself too, because I'm like, well, they haven't done nothing to him yet. And for him to come out like, hey, time gonna tell. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe he got a leg up on something. Maybe they are just messing with him. But then that video dropped. So this ain't gonna be good. This not gonna be good at all.
No.
So I cannot advocate, just beating a woman down like that, man. That don't sit well with me. I'm kind of familiar, not me myself. I never put my hands on a woman, but I have seen it being done, man, and it's up close and personal, and that's just a bad thing, and I hate that for her. And man, I mean, ain't too much more you can really say on that. I just hate all this stuff had to come out like that. But as in with R. Kelly, with Puff Daddy, you got to look at, man, it was people surrounding that knew all this stuff was going down. Nobody acted on it. So it made me think this is just the norm.
Mm-hmm.
But now everybody wants to think he's going down, and everybody wants to say, well, hell, he's been doing it. But okay, well, if you've been knowing, why you haven't been saying anything?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
A lot of stuff happens when you're on somebody's payroll.
And see, me personally, I look at it as I'm gonna look at it as don't put me in the same box as P. Diddy, because I can tell you now, the white media, they're gonna sit here, they're gonna start off with, look at this video, we beating a woman, P. Diddy doing this, P. Diddy doing that. At the end of that damn thing, they're gonna say, this is what black men do. No, don't put me in that shit. That's right there is what got me with that. But you never heard that shit when Dana White slapped the shit out of his damn wife right there. You didn't hear all this hooting, hollering and shit going on. He slapped his wife right there, violently, right there.
Yeah. In the club, yeah.
In the club, yeah. And how many other white men have done that? They wait till black men do something, and then everybody want to talk about this and that. Oh man, me personally, I can give a rat's ass about that. That's Diddy's problem. That is Diddy's problem. Whatever his damn name, Sean Combs, that's his problem. I hate that, but his problem is going to end up being our problem.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. But they're going to start putting all this shit on black men in general, talking about it's what black men do. No, because anybody know where black men, we see a black woman getting beat down, especially in your neighborhood or shit like that. No, we're gonna stop this shit. We stepping in and stopping this shit. So I can't say Diddy had a lot of enablers though. He had a whole lot of enablers. Whole
Yeah, a
lot
lot of good what?
of enablers.
Oh,
People
yeah.
people sitting there watching him beat that woman like that and or hit that woman like that. They knew he was slapping her around. Because really that's just one incident right there. So we don't know how often or if he did it again. I don't
You
know.
know, and now that and that just say hypothetically that it happened just that one time, but she can say it happened numerous of times. You can't do nothing but believe her.
Yep.
So like I said, it's just one of them things. I don't know what kind of I don't know, man. It was just wild to see. Once you see it, you can't unsee it, and hey, it's just one of those things, man. Whatever become of it, you just have to. I mean, you can't really fight too hard for him. I hate it.
Yeah, I hate that for that dude, man.
And for her, well, something was wild anyway, man. When you something was going on with anyway, because you just don't pay other men to sleep with your woman and watch it. This whole thing was just crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, just to
It,
hear
it was just
all the stuff that
some
she
more
said happened.
time.
And now, if you had some doubt and you think it was a money grab, it made her thing legit. It just make her case more legit.
Yeah, yeah. But then I'm looking at all these folks now after the video. Yeah, Diddy did. He used to do this stuff. The same folks ain't saying shit. Why are you waiting till a damn video drop and then you want to say something? But the thing is, Diddy for none of that shit to get out. Diddy must have had a lot of folks. He must have had a lot of damn folks in his pocket, or he had a lot of shit on some folks.
I think he had a lot of stuff on people, man. You don't have them type of parties and have all that type of cocaine and women and all that stuff going around, underage girls, everything was happening, man. And you got. I mean, he was polarizing. He was popular, and everybody wanted to kick it with him. And once you go in and start doing some of that stuff, man, you can't take it back. We don't know what all the videos and stuff that he had recording and who all he got, some dirt on. And I think that's probably the real reason why right now they haven't really just went in on him.
Yep. Yep. They want to. They want to bad, but they already know this motherfucker probably got all kind of shit saved up, hidden, and got this person doing that, this person doing this. Yeah. He better.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I can tell him. He better.
Yeah.
He doing shit better.
He better go stay with Russell Simmons.
Man, yeah, Russell got the hell up out of town because he got the hell out of the fucking job.
Yeah. He knew it was coming. They were coming for him.
Hell yeah. I don't know what the fuck Russell did. What did he supposed to have done anyway?
He's supposed to have they don't want to say the word. They don't want to say sexual assault no more. They want to say SA. So they want to say he had a woman to come forward, and start snowballing. Once one come forward and she gets some success, then everything come after that. So and obviously she must have had everything on him, man, because he dipped. He dipped. He was home. He started unloading his cash and everything. He got up out of USA.
I'm trying to figure out something. How is it? What would make a person, a rich guy or a wealthy guy, sexually assault somebody? That's what.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you that's just my philosophy. I don't know, but I'm just going my philosophy on that. I think because once you get that strong and that powerful, ain't nothing in your mind, ain't nothing you can't have. If I want you and you saying no, I want you, I can get you because I got that much power. Or so you want to think that anyway. Now I think that's all it is. Once you get up there and man, you feel like there's no limit. There's no limit to what you can't have. I was actually listening to the Will Smith interview he did with that guy, man, and just listening to him and watching his mannerism, the way he was talking about, man, anything that I want, I can have. And really, to me, he sounded unhappy because what's left? I done. If you done everything, done been everywhere, done seen everything, and slept with numerous of women, I can literally get anything I want. What it ain't nothing you to shoot toward now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's left? What's left for him to do? You can make so much money, and then after you done hit a certain number, like I said, you done got every type of car it was. You don't have to worry about a bill in the world. You done had some of the most gorgeous women in the world. Hell, and some that have some of the most gorgeous women have some most gorgeous men too.
Exactly.
So they feel like you can't tell me no because I am who I am.
But
the only thing left is your little fantasy.
This is my thing. This is my thing. We'll say Will Smith. We'll say Will Smith. With Will Smith, we know Will Smith don't have no more money than Bill Cosby.
Okay.
And if they took Bill Cosby down as easy as they did, what would make anybody underneath Bill that's a black man that's making money, whether it be Russell Simmons, Will Smith, P. Diddy, what would make them think in their fucking right mind they gonna get away with something American Dad couldn't get away with?
Well, if you want to go that route, you got to say how many drug dealers seen big time drug dealers get taken down? Ain't that? It may be some. I don't know any retired drug dealers.
Yeah. And it never seems to amaze me. All of them, you know where you're going, and you know what to look for. What make you think you smarter than the next?
Well, the Ice-T said it in the song. You smarter than him, right? I don't think they're smarter than the next person.
It just, I don't know, man.
Now, Bill Cosby definitely was I definitely got to go with the conspiracy theory on that one. When he tried to buy NBC, that was a no. That was a no. Yeah, I mean, that was just.
Yeah, they talking about.
We talking about somebody you said you raised back in the 70s and all that. Man, come on.
Yeah, that's what got. And really, he didn't rape them either. My understanding is a lot of it was he just felt on them and shit like that, groping and shit like that. Are you fucking kidding me? Man.
But to me, put out there. And don't get me wrong, for those women who were actually honestly taken advantage of, I do feel for you. But we just talking about some things that I mean, I don't know what the statute of limitation is and when things supposed to cut off from, but you got that was just Bill Cosby probably to me was more wilder than the Puff Daddy thing. Just from the strength of this man and his almost 90 years old, and you sending him to jail for something he done maybe 50, 60 years ago. That was just crazy.
That's crazy. And I know statute of limitation has been gone.
I don't know all that went down with that, but I'm saying you got a woman suing you because she woke up and her toes in your mouth. I don't think that was really.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy as hell. I won't, but hey, when they want you, they want you. Then I've also heard that something about that property that Bill Cosby owned in Pennsylvania. They were wanting that too. It was something about that property. It was something. It's supposed to have been sitting on an oil line or shit like that. They were wanting. It can be anything. It can be anything.
Yeah, when like you just said, if they want you, they want you. Something you got that they want and you weren't willing to give it up, they're gonna find a way to get it. The power.
The power to be, but we talked about this earlier. Tyler Perry. We talked about Tyler Perry earlier on how with him Hold on. Yeah, we talked about Tyler Perry earlier on his fan base.
Yeah, now
Before he
you'll
got,
put me up on that. You'll put me up on that. Now go ahead. Let me re-listen to you what you were saying about it.
yeah, we were talking about that on his fan base, and Tyler Perry has and had a big fan base already, and then you do this. The last couple movies he did, like I said, was that Mia Copa and Arcamoni or something like that. Arcamoni,
Acrimony.
Acrimony. And you do Acrimony.
But that one the last one after before let me a couple is it?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm just singling out those because
okay.
those was movies that just don't seem like a Tyler Perry movie because his stuff would normally be clean, family oriented, and it will show a balance of fucked up family shit and you got the upper family shit. It was a balance in it. And there's Mia Copa shit that he did. Supposed to don't put his name on. I don't think it was nothing.
Now you were saying you don't think that was actually his movie, or you don't think that was more on the lines of what he should have, what he usually do. That's what you were saying.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. That shit there is nothing over here. It's right there. I don't think. I think he done that to help the power to put out some bullshit propaganda about the black woman or a black man being overly sexualized and some shit like that, or a black woman being overly aggressive towards a black man and shit like that. It just I don't like the messages those movies had. Now that is the real world, but for him and the way he put out his messages in his movie,
It didn't seem like.
that just wasn't what he do.
Yeah.
That bullshit right there was just not.
I I did. I think Acrimony to me was his best movie. It always bring up a debate, especially for those who are in a relationship. But I don't know if I thought that was a turning point. I really, till you brought it up today, I really didn't think about that much. But for what got him established, those two movies aren't what you normally see. I definitely didn't see the one. I saw the movie Mia Copa or whatever it was. I still see the movie. I wasn't too crazy about it, but I did see it, and it did seem like it was. I mean, I don't know if he just opened up something new or what the case may be, but it didn't seem like his style of movie. And I don't know, man. Maybe you might have a legitimate point on to maybe just trying to break into a new audience or whatever the case may be. I've seen a lot of people on social media. Some liked it, some didn't. I mean, it was all right. I just, like I said, to me, Acrimony was the better one for me. I think a lot of people didn't want to see Kelly Rowland in that type of light, in that type of role, but I don't know, man. I really don't know what to say about that. I do think it's a far cry from what he usually have done, though. The type of movie that got, like you said, got him established, that got him into that. And like I said, probably something he just felt like, hey, I'm going to go a different, because actually that's a remake, and I seen it's a remake, but it wasn't black people, but it is a remake.
And you don't want to lose your core audience over shit like that, because if you lose your core audience and they quit seeing your shit, I'm gonna tell you that the powers that be ain't gonna fuck with you no more. And they see, okay, he has no more influence on these people. So why give him a $10 million budget and we can give him a $10,000 budget and let him make that bullshit? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to lose your core audience over that, and especially when he had a good fan. He had a good fan base. Like I told you, he had the homosexuals. He had the older women. He had women in general. And you got the grandmothers that you were betraying and all this stuff. Even little kids, like, you know what I'm saying? Even little kids, like, which I wouldn't recommend my child watch none of that garbage, but you know, hey, to each his own. To each his
I
own.
saying, I don't think he done nothing after that either. Now that I think about it,
It is.
I can't recall a movie he did after that. And maybe he's working on something. And I think running that studio though. Now I will say, a lot of Hollywood do use the studios to make, and he probably just making his money that way. I mean, there's no telling.
That'll be the best thing to do. Go ahead and that'll be the best thing to do. Make that money off that studio like that.
Yeah, his studio, and then I got to give a shout out to my boy 50 Cent. Got his studio going.
Who?
50 Cent. That's my guy.
Oh yeah. I heard about the one in Texas, right?
He started his studio in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Oh, is it Louisiana? I thought it was in
Now,
Texas.
he lived in Houston, but he opened up a studio in Shreveport. He opened a studio. Yeah,
that's all right there.
Yeah,
and I'm quite sure if he would have tried to use somewhere in New York, that shit would have cost him arm and leg.
But you know, a lot of movies now not being shot in New York and L.A. no more. If really, to be honest with you, you have quite a few movies shot in Mississippi.
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
Mississippi and I want to say Arizona. A couple more states, and now getting a lot of films are shot on location. They need, I don't know if they get. I'm pretty sure they get some type of tax break or something like that. But they really kind of getting away from LA. They say LA's so expensive, man.
I bet it is. I seen one Bruce Willis did in Jackson, Mississippi. I saw that shit. I was tripping like hell. Bruce Willis was up
to see the buildings that were downtown.
Yeah. I said Bruce Willis got down there, really? And I hear about he's supposed to been doing a movie down there, but I never did get to check it out.
I think Wesley Snipes just shot one down there.
Really?
Yeah, some part of Mississippi. Well, you know, Morgan Freeman, he's from here, so he's going to shoot a lot of movies here. But I think Wesley Snipes just filmed one. Terrence Howard was here.
Jackson. Jackson was just in Mississippi.
I don't think Terrence Howard was actually in Jackson. I know it was some part of Mississippi. I don't think it was Jackson though.
I know somebody's supposed to been doing one in Madison here recently. I forgot who that was. They were doing one in Madison.
Yeah, so you know they just trying to. Actually, Mississippi as a whole blowing up. Now you got not only Amazon, but you got the Amazon something that's coming now. I heard they're taking over the old Levi plant.
It ain't Coca-Cola. I heard they supposed to be down there by Amazon.
But Amazon, they're like something doing with their data. I can see it, but I can't get off. Can't get off. It's on the tip of my tongue. But because they already got an Amazon here in Mississippi. But now they got an Amazon. It's Amazon Fulfillment Center, so the Amazon. It's got something to do with the data. It's something, but that's another $1 billion thing, man. Mississippi, you're actually really trying to blow up.
Yeah, you know, you got the Toyota plant.
A lot of people migrate.
Toyota plant up in Tupelo, over by the Tupelo area.
The who?
Toyota plant.
Oh yeah.
That came a couple years back, about 5-6 years back, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. All right, there.
Yeah.
Give me your take on that message you sent me about a young lady from the previous job, and she put on there and everything. We're gonna go on and start cooking on this right here because I want your take on that shit there. This is some funny shit.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Because I read it. Let me see what I do with it. Let me find it first.
Yeah.
I read it and I was like, I had okay, wait a minute. Okay. So it says, ladies, I want to beg you, if possible, I will go on my knees. It said, please do not separate a man from his mother. if the mother suffered hard to raise, if a mother suffered hard to raise him, went through hunger and hardship till he became the man you found admirable and worthy of your hand in marriage. So let me read that one more time. Make sure
read that one more time.
Kind of fast. Okay. It said, do not separate a man from his mother when you marry him, especially if the mother suffered hard to raise him, went through hunger and hardship till he became the man you found admirable and worthy of your hand in marriage. So if you found him admirable and worthy enough to give him your hand in marriage.
So in other words, she's saying that you got the power to marry somebody if you want to.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like to me. And I could be wrong, but that's what it sounds like to me. But go on.
You found him worthy and admirable. So you found him. Okay. I wish you had got the past on here. So if his mother didn't train him well, you wouldn't give him a second thought, talk less of accepting his marriage proposal. Let her eat the fruit of her labor, saying the mother. Let the mother eat the fruit of her labor. Let the mother enjoy her son being the man that he become the way she raised him. Okay. Allow your husband to communicate with her often. Let him send money to her often as she needs it. Let him send her money to her often as she needs it. Allow him to buy her the car, build the house, and get everything he promised to do for her. Allow him to wipe her away from. Allow him to wipe away her tears. Okay, she put too many words in there. Allow him to wipe away her tears and make her thank God he gave her such a grateful, kind-hearted, compassionate son. Allow him to wipe her away her tears. So she put, like I said, too many words. Allow him to wipe away her tears and make her thank God he gave her such a grateful, kind-hearted, compassionate son. Don't become his mother's rival. Don't be jealous of his mother. If his mother is overstepping her boundaries, respectfully discuss with your husband, who will know how to communicate this to his mother. If the financial demands are more than what your family can bear, respectfully, wisely communicate this to your husband so you can both work on your family budget and know how to include her without running into any red or debts.
Okay, we got, before you keep going, we got some stuff to unpack here. First of all, I need for you to give me that one quote that you always saying about you don't owe your parents anything and your parents owe you nothing. Some shit you be saying like that.
Man, wait a minute. Let me finish. Let me finish. I'm gonna go back. Let me finish. So you need to discuss with your family if you're going into debt. If your husband is going into debt, y'all need to sit down, discuss how y'all can fix it to where y'all both can help his mother out. Pray for your mother-in-law. Love her. Do not fight her. Sow good seeds so you can reap good seeds. May your future daughters-in-law allow your son to love you, cherish you, and take care of you when the time comes. May your sons not marry women who will turn their hearts against you. May your daughters-in-law be to you the Ruth Naomi. I don't know what that is. That's something definitely biblical. So there's a couple things in there, just the allow part. Now, I don't want it to be taken out of context, and a lot of people may think they're saying that, hey, you trying to tell him not to love his mother. which is not true. So first of all, about the whole situation is the way this come across is you had a child, or you may have had kids that you're raising, and you're teaching them, I'm raising you for the benefit of me. And when I need something, that you're gonna be there for me. That's what you're doing. You crossing off. You're making your son. If we're just gonna say son because she put in son, so we're gonna say your son. You're gonna make your son have to choose between him, his wife, and you. You put him in a bad situation, first of all. But we want to go deeper than that. If we want to go deeper than that, why are you not married to his father? Your child, like you said, the quote goes, you don't owe your child everything and they don't owe you anything. Respect should be given, period. That's across the board. That just should be given. Your child should respect you, this and that, in the third. That should just be a given. But you should not, just me. It's not a fact check thing. That's just my philosophy of life. I don't think that your child is responsible for you when you become older and you done mismanage a lot of your time. See, for me, it's something I've been thinking about for the last couple of weeks. That's one thing you're gonna do when you're on the road. When you by yourself, your mind gonna be really focusing in on some things.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want my kids to bear the burden of taking care of me. I should have really nipped a lot of things in the bud when they were younger and got a lot of stuff together for me and my wife for when we retire. And the things that I'm talking about for me, everybody else is different. I'm just talking about for me. A lot of the things that I got caught up in the psyche of what black people should do, the name brand clothes, the Jordans and all that, I should have nipped that in the bud when they were way younger. I should have stopped all that. But you get older, you get wiser, all that stuff that I thought that they would have just to be you're really competing in school with other kids instead of just really harping on them about their education and just of course providing them with clean clothes, but you don't have to have all this name brand stuff and all that stuff to succeed in life. I should have really, really did a better job of that. Like I said, just to prepare me and my wife for when we sit down, because I tell them all the time, when it's time for me to quit and it's time when I get older, I just want to go to assisted living, buddy. I'm good. Live y'all life. You don't owe me anything.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you the best of what I had. I tried to teach you the best I could. But now you got to go forward and you got to figure it out, or you got to go forward and listen to the lessons that I taught you. Experience is not the hardest. It's not the best teacher. It's the hardest. If you listen and I gave you some jewels, you should try to act upon that. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that I read this because I'm going to tell you, it's a lot of women feel this way. And it explains a lot of reasons why you have a lot of males nowadays coming up, and you would think that these women want to marry their sons.
Yep. Listening to that, you want your child to add you as a woman into his budget. That's crazy. That man could have a family of 6, 7, maybe 10 kids. Just and the wife is not working, but yet you want him to add you into his budget, buying a car.
and not only that, she don't want him. She want him in her. Both of y'all sit down and figure out how y'all can help her get what she needs.
No, I'm gonna put it like this. It doesn't work like this, but don't get me wrong. My mom has 7 kids altogether. 7. I help her as much as I possibly can. But when it comes to, if it's not a life or death situation, when it comes to sitting here trying to kill myself to make sure my mom is got a car, got this and got that. No, I can't do that. And that kind of sounds crude and rude how I'm putting it, but I got to make sure if I have a family, I got to make sure I got a roof on my own and stable and make sure everything is getting paid. I can't add nobody to my goddamn into my budget. But don't get me wrong, I have done a lot for my mom. I think I have done a lot for my mom and my sisters and all that stuff like that. I do try to help them. But once I notice you have a man, can't come to me, mother or not. Don't come to me. You got a woman. And if you with this guy or whatever y'all doing, and you're not getting what you want, you better go talk to him. Don't come talk to me. Why are you talking to me? I can't help you. I can help you, but damn, you trying to put me in a poorhouse while he over there living off of, he basically gonna be living off of me. Because if I'm helping you, that means I'm helping him.
Yeah.
No. Hell no.
But how did you put yourself in a position to even before? How do you put yourself in a position that you're gonna sit up here and you're gonna tell this to your new stepdaughter, the thing that you expect for your son to do, and he's just married to her? How would you think a woman would take that? You know, one thing. Well, it's two, but one of the biggest things that you hear a lot of women say, type of men they don't like mama boys.
Mm-hmm.
And you basically saying, this is a mom. I want him to be a mama boy, and I want you to allow that to happen.
And that's another thing. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
If you go back to the scenario, they say if your mama and your wife hanging over a cliff, you had who you gonna help first? So your mama said you need to drop her. She understand. She understand. I'm your mother. You just can't have that type of ruling. You just can't have that type of ruling when that man decides he's gonna take a wife. You know, but speak on earlier what you had part that they called me. You found my son worthy because of what I did to make him that type of person. So you should allow him to do these things for me. Allow was used twice, and that just didn't sit well with me.
Yeah. Allow. Really?
So
allow.
Again, that's a word play you using to trigger your son. Well, ask your wife is she okay with you doing that? Now you put him in the, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm a man, mama. I can make a call instead of, you know what I'm saying? And when I think about a lot of these women and about how these guys are raised and how they saying these men ain't the same, they call them something now. I forgot what they call it. They use some of the words they use now about these type of men, because you have a lot of men now saying, okay, y'all want 50-50, cool. You want to be the man, cool. And I'm do your thing. You can be the man now. And now they saying, well, y'all soft because y'all letting us do it. But then you saying I'm man enough to do it. So you I don't know which way you really want to go with this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The younger generation, they have it bad.
Real bad. You know what? I just thought about something else. Have she even thought about how much stress that's going to put on that man, on her son?
Exactly.
That's, for a black man, we already got all sorts of stress on us already. And then when you add, damn, my mama want this, my wife want that, and my wife got a job and she's trying to get it, but she want me to add to it. And my mama want this, and it just, come on. I'm trying to keep the peace between them, because no woman is gonna go for that shit. She gonna want to try to keep the peace between her and the guy's mom and stuff, but it's gonna come to a point. You ain't nothing but a mama boy. Why is it she Well, she say jump. Your ass is you ain't even asking how high. You just jumping.
Yeah. So even speaking on what you're saying now, even to add to that. So what about his wife, mother?
Yeah.
If I got to buy my mama a house, my wife might want to buy her mother a house.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the very reason why you keep them folks out of your business. We ain't got to be getting nobody this. This stuff come home. We build our own home. We ain't got to worry about his mother doing that. And then I want to know something because this is really wasn't said. The mother that wants her son to do all this stuff, do she got a man or a husband at home?
The mother?
Yeah, the one she talking about, you must allow your son to do this for his mother, buy cars and add
Right,
her
right.
to his budget. Is his mother got a man at home or a husband at home? And do you still look for that man to sit there and take care of his mother, knowing she got a man or a husband at home? You know, she didn't put no good content on there. Only thing that is, that's somebody who thinking,
Well,
well,
she said, now I'm gonna now. She said, if you, especially when his mother, especially if the mother suffered hard to raise him, went through hunger and hardship till he became the man you found admirable. So, so I'm taking that she's saying that, hey, she was a single mom and this is what she did. But even with that being said, he owed you nothing.
he owe you nothing.
That has no bearing. This is when you put your my wedding band on. The only person that I would allow first, I got me and my wife circle, just me and my wife. Then I got me and my wife and kids circle. Then you got everybody else after that, right? So I say, if you want to get in between me and my wife, you have to. Your whole body has to fit within this ring.
Mm.
If you can fit in between that, then hey, you can have something to say about what is going on in my household between me and my wife.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get in between that, then hey, okay, what you got? But you know you can't. You don't hear nothing. You would not hear nothing about me and my wife. Period.
And it just sounds like to me, it's like when she say you did this hardship when you were raising and stuff like that. It sounds like to me that you had a child, raised them, and you throwing up all the hard time you had with him when he was a child, when you had to sacrifice to do this and that because you didn't have it. And it sounds like to me you trying to throw that stuff up in his face to make him feel guilty. Why
And
would you want to do that?
and when that boy show you that you're not number one anymore, you're gonna hate his spouse. You're gonna hate his wife.
Saying she turning him against me. That's gonna
Yeah,
be the first thing.
because I'm gonna give you the
Me.
perfect example. It was a person that we work with, and I don't know if she'll do it or not, but I'm just using that as an example. She went and bought her son a $300 belt. You remember that? You remember that?
A $300 who?
Belt. We talked about it before.
I can't remember who it is, but go ahead.
You know who it is. I'll tell you about it later. But anyway, so because that's what he wanted.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, $300.
That's what her son wanted. And she went out there and she got it. And this is the very thing that'll turn around and bite you on the butt when you ask him to do something. He was like, nah, okay, I bought you a $300 belt. And further he'll say, okay.
Mm-hmm.
$300 bill. You can't tell me that you didn't have bill or groceries or anything that you need to cover. You can cover with that, or hell, even just to save. What was he doing to deserve? Man, look, you know how many hours you got to work to make $300?
How hard you got to work, especially where that person work at. How hard you got to work $300 belt.
Yeah. This belt,
Damn.
you buy a $300 belt and he's still sagging.
His shit still on his knees. Okay, then what is that belt good for then? That right there, you just actually just pitched in the wind with that belt. Oh,
You just threw $300 away. But like I said, man, they're just, I read that, and me knowing the person, I was like, well, I don't know if this person have a son or not, but if so, I hope this is something that she just put out there just for conversation purposes. I really, but you know what? Just reading this, it really made me think the philosophy of a lot of women are like that, and I think about the type of men that are out here today. That I can see that they're looking for women to take care of them because that's what their mothers did. Instead of saying, "Hey, nah, that ain't how that's gonna go down." And you see a lot of mothers get hurt behind that because they feel like, "Hey, you owe me because of the sacrifices that I make. I did not make. Not like I said, I'm on the road, so I'm thinking about this all the time. I can't really think about any sacrifices that I made for my kids. I have said I have done it, but then I think about I owe them that responsibility. Now, I might have been above and beyond instead of me just going to get them some jeans, probably going to get some high price jeans. I should have just got them some jeans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That ain't sacrifice. That was just bad money management on my behalf.
Mm.
And that's something that I feel like a lot of black people need to get away from that and really think about it. And and don't get me wrong, I heard a lot of stuff in me growing up, and I'm just feeling like, nah, I got to do this hard. I have to have my kid in these Jordans. I got to have my kid doing this, and really, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Just be real, I didn't. Because when I did cut them out and cut all that stuff out, and I was explaining to them, I can still remember my oldest son asking me what he need to do to get a girl. Man, look, clean clothes, make sure that your face and stuff is clean, this and that, the other, and be you. Be really you. Just be you. Don't try to be nothing nobody else. I said it's gonna happen. You don't need all that stuff, man. Just be clean, be fresh. Don't be smelling. And just be
personal hygiene.
Get your personal hygiene, man, and make sure your clothes iron. You don't want to be just wrinkled or nothing like that. And just hey, just be yourself, and they will come. But the main thing is you focus on what you're trying to get. A lot of, especially at a young age, a lot of girls will look at the guy, focus on what he's trying to get to.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, man, I saw that letter, and actually she wrote another one. But I ain't gonna say she wrote this one, but she posted it. She posted another one, man, and it's a far cry. And her being an older woman, I'm gonna tell you something. I've seen a lot of women, I would say 10 years ago, whole philosophy have shifted to something new now, and it's because they have aged.
Yeah.
One thing I can say about The Godfather, he was right on that one.
Oh yeah. Hey, Godfather hit that on the head right there.
You get old and lonely, you get to thinking, you start to those so-called standards you have, they done drop.
Hey, I have seen it personally, bro. I have seen it personally. Seen it. I don't, and I don't know why women do that. When I guess, when you young, you got you a nice shape, and I think most of them go up. They got to go off their shape. They have that nice shape, but they have a fucked up ass attitude behind. They see men running out there. They see the men trying to do. And most of the men who running out there trying to get them, 9 times out of 10, we all know it really ain't hitting no shit. The guy who trying to he probably fucking everything under the sun, and the one motherfucker that she should be with. I ain't gonna say should be with, but she could look at it and be like, that right there is the future right there. She won't even look at that dude until she fat and out of shape. And this nigga money don't grew the one she wasn't never looking at. And now, what's that old saying? Hey, big head. Nah.
Well, I'm trying to think of it. It can hit me now. Two types of men that a lot of women don't want: a mama boy and a guy that's too nice.
Yeah.
I never understood it. He just too nice. He you know, he this and that, but he just too nice. Thinking, damn, you don't want nice.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, but
it's always, I need somebody who gonna be able to protect me. Okay.
Like he can't.
You don't know what that person can do when he's pushed. You don't know what that person can do.
Man, I'm gonna have to find something to you, man. I had that other post. I definitely need to read that one.
that other post, I believe. Excuse me. I believe I remember you sending it to me. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Okay, we'll go to the second one, man. I'm trying to stay within the hour, though. Here goes my second one. Dear men, no wife of yours should cook, clean, and bathe the kids while you sit and watch the television. That is the height of irresponsibility and wickedness. You cook, she washes the dishes. You sweep the floor, she mop it. You will bathe the kids together. You shouldn't treat someone's child like a slave. During the day, you shouldn't treat no one child like a slave during the day and suspect doggy style, wheelbarrow style. I don't know what that is. And snake in the monkey shadow style. In bed at night. While she is tired, hell no. Women should be treated with care and respect, guys. Let us teach our sons that cooking, washing, and cleaning are basic life skills, not a gender role. Class dismissed. So, I don't know. Never heard of snake in the monkey shadow style. I don't know what that is. Wheelbarrow style. Hey, I don't know what was going on with that. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I agree with that. I think that every human being, every woman and man, or whatever you want to classify yourself, should know how to cook, wash, and clean. Period. That's just, like she said, that's life basic skills. That's something that you should do. Now, I don't have any daughters. Have any daughters. Never. So I don't know nothing about that. But if I was to have a daughter, I wouldn't bathe them. And I ain't saying no perverted stuff. My wife, you know how to clean areas. I'm just not familiar with that. You know what I mean? That's just something I wouldn't do. I really ain't gonna watch my boys. I put them in the tub. Hey, hit that.
Hell yeah, pick that tub up and wash it real good, soak it, and we'll do what you got to do with it.
You get that. But as a baby, as an infant, though, I just wouldn't know how to handle a little girl. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
gonna put it like this. I used to have to my older sister, she got a daughter that I used to actually babysit and all that stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I hated it. I really hated it because she used to I'd be in the bathtub taking a bath, and my sister just bring her in. Here, take her a bath and get her back. I got to have to wash her up. And I hated that, bro. I hated that. And when I had to change that girl diaper, Red used to get mad at me because a lot of times I hated when she shitted. When the little girl shitted, you really got to wipe it.
Yeah. And you don't want to hurt them. But I get you.
Bruh, I used to sometimes it would be like Red got off about 3:00, and that little girl would probably shit around 2. I'd leave that diaper on until Red got there sometimes, man. I was like, damn, I don't want to do this shit. And sometimes when I did change her, I would half-ass clean the shit and stuff like that. And she was like, you gonna have to start cleaning up around this area here. Like, I ain't trying to get around that area, man. that I'll wipe a little booty and stuff like that. But damn, you asked me.
Yeah.
Hated it,
That's
bro.
uncomfortable if you don't know what you don't know what the hell you're doing. It's just uncomfortable.
Woo. I used to call other females over there. Can you change up for me? I did everything, man, to stop from changing that little girl. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did all kind of shit. Change up for me. I mean, thank you, man. I just why you ain't changing? I said, look, I don't know how this shit works.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't know how this shit works.
Yeah. But you know, you can't you can't you can't deny there are gender roles. There are certain things that a man just got to do. Well, I feel like he should do. Let me put it like that. It's a certain thing. No, that's not a. I think, you know, I do the best I could do cleaning. My wife does a way better job than me. I'm not the best I could, but she just does a better job. She just, you know, it is what it is, you know. So I just do the best I can. But if she's in there and she's doing it, I just try to get out of the way. Man, it's, you know, but they're just like saying, okay, I'm gonna wash dishes, she gonna dry. I was like, okay. So I need you to, I'm not changing the oil, I need you to change the oil filter.
Exactly. I'm gonna pull the plug, you go ahead and get the oil filter.
Yeah. So we gonna keep everything gender free from here on out. You're gonna do half or whatever. I'm gonna do the other half, whatever. I'm gonna help you out. You gonna, you know, yeah, I'm gonna change the tire, you get the lugs off, I'm gonna get the tire out the back, and yeah, come on, bro. Just come on, man. Stop with that. Stop with that.
I'm trying to see. How can I put it? It's what would you say for a woman, to a woman that will come towards you or come at you like, do you wash dishes, do you cook and clean at home? If somebody was to ask you that, when you get off of work, do you do this, do you do that? Even though your wife works and some woman come towards you, you know that you know what's to ask you at. Why would you do this and why don't you do that? What would your take be on her? That woman asking you that crazy ass question.
If she asks me if I do that, if I cook and clean,
Yeah. Or anything, you know, gender role-ish.
general. Well, I mean, I depend on the person, but if it's somebody I know, yeah, I cook and clean. Like I said, I clean to the best of my ability. I don't clean as good as my wife do, but yeah, I clean. If I'm cooking, I'm clean. I have no issue doing any of the stuff that I'm saying, any of the stuff that she was saying, and I don't think no man should. I just think that when you telling them young man, and this is something that we talked about before, especially if you're raising them as a woman, if you raising a young man to do all the things that you saying that you are posting, and you're doing all the things you're saying, I need you to cook, I need you to clean, I need you to do this for this woman, I need to do that for the woman. Fine, that's cool. But also, in that same breath, tell him what he should be expecting from that woman. Give him the cool down. So, you know, and man, and I think it was a little scenario. I don't think it was real. I think it's just something that people just posted. They showed the lady, man, just laying in the bed, just eating, and the husband was cleaning up all around, and she just laying there. I mean, she eat chips, throw the bag down, and just, so you teaching your son to do all these things, and you're not telling him what to expect in return. Because if you tell him to do all these things, the first thing that you read that posted, that cuts all that out. Yeah. So he is built for her, not do nothing for you.
Exactly.
You can't put both posts up there. You know what I'm saying? You can't post both things. You can't be right about the same two things. One gonna cut the other one out.
Yeah.
But I just think, like I say, you know, whenever they speak about gender roles, okay, like I said, I'm cool with that. But understand, it's more to it than just that. It's more. Men are inclined to lay their life on the line for their woman. You don't never hear a woman. You don't never hear nobody saying a woman should do that for a man.
Yeah.
We do things built off respect. We do a lot of things built off respect. You disrespect my wife, I got to do something. I got to do something about it. You don't hear nobody say, "Well, if she disrespect her husband, this is what you need to do."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You seen the video with the big old muscle bound man. If he slapped your wife on the ass, what would you do? Shit, I'm going in. I got to go in.
Got to go in. I got to go in. You know what I'm saying? I got to go in.
You done disrespected me.
Yeah. Got to go in.
If you don't feel it or not, I got to do something. I got to.
Fuck. Yeah. And see, I hate, we're going to get ready to wrap it up here in a little bit because I hate, and I want to talk about, we're going to talk about that next time when we come on about the man leaving a woman, divorcing a woman, and the woman divorcing a man. Because, you know, we talked about that earlier about that. We're going to, and it's going to be named divorce. What would make a man or a woman divorce another person, divorce each other? I guess I'm gonna figure something out, but it's gonna be about divorce. It's gonna be about divorce.
Yeah.
I know you got to do some driving, man. We're gonna wrap this shit on up. I know you got to do some driving here.
You gotta make something happen, kid.
Yeah, make a little something happen, man. Shit. Go give us your closing, bro.
Yeah. Well, I guess my thing is I just speaking on what I read today, just I know it's hard. I was raised by a single mother, and I had to learn, and I'm the oldest son, and I had to learn a lot of stuff on the fly. A lot of stuff with my own philosophy growing up. Then I got older, then I changed my philosophy about a lot of things. And that just thing that just come with evolving, just growing, just seeing, trying to understand life. And I know it's hard, but you have to have understanding. I don't think this type of thing should be put out for you trying to tell. You gotta understand you put your son in a bad situation if you really believe the things that you posting about having him to care for you above and beyond what he probably could. A lot of the buying you houses and cars, that's for somebody who successfully made it. But you shouldn't have that enshrined into his head when he takes on another woman to become his wife. You are no longer that woman. Period. And women just got to accept that fact. Because why would you put that type of, like you said earlier, why would you put that type of stress on him that he got to think about, man, but my mom, I got to take care of my mom and this, that, the other. And, that's going to mess up a home. And it's all about building community. It's all about building home. That man going to take on a wife. He going to have kids. He going to have a son. And, all that is, all that's going to be just a heartache, man. And they're just stressed out. And like I said, I don't know why she posted it, but, you feel how you feel. But I just wish, just reading that post, I just think a lot of women move in that type of way because that's what they think. I did a lot for my son. You owe me. And like I said, they don't owe you anything. You did what you're supposed to do. If you sacrificed, that means you went above and beyond what you should have done. Mm-hmm. Because that's how I feel about myself. That's why I'm saying that. I could have easily bought you some clothes. I sacrificed because I went and bought you name brand clothes. You see what I'm saying? That's what I did, and I didn't have to do that. And I shouldn't have done that. I should have got you something that I knew was, I figured, decent just financially for me and my family, because I should have really been setting it up to take care of me and my wife. So when y'all leave, we good. But that's how so look up Cedric Rolling Reefers on man, you know what? Let me take that back. I got to remember the name of it. I think it's just Rolling Reefer. I don't think it's Cedric.
No, it's Rolling Reefer. It's Rolling Reefer.
Oh, just Rolling Reefer.
Let me see. If I'm not mistaken,
YouTube, I think it's just Rolling Reefer. I think that's on my
is it on YouTube or Facebook? Which one you talking about?
YouTube.
Oh, you on YouTube? Oh shit.
It's basically the same. It's just some real, but they don't have the music to them. The one on Facebook got music. The one on YouTube is just scenery. And it's just Rolling Reefer. Yeah.
Just Rolling Reefer.
Matter of fact, I'm about to put that down on my name the next time. I'll put it on there. Just Rolling YouTube at
I'll put it in the caption down there.
Yeah.
And I have it scrolling across.
Yeah, check out some scenery. Check out some scenery. Check out some scenery.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. And this is to all my men out there. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody or nothing knock you off your purpose. If you know it's going to be successful, stay on your purpose. No one, don't let no one, mother, daughter, wife, girlfriend, stay on your purpose at all.
Everything will fall in line.
Yeah, it may not look like it is, but it will. Just stay on your purpose at all. Stay focused.
All right.
And once again, we'll tell you like this. This is my boy, Cedric the Springer, the relationship expert, and you got Cal Ben, OG Moore. They call me old timer up here. I don't know why. But anyway, you got Calvin, man, from CMO TV. And you know what's
another thing too, man, is the next one, see if we can get the Reverend on there.
Okay. I'll call him. Call him and see what he's talking
about. Reach out to him. Really, I want him to hear these posts too.
Shit, we'll once we get him on that, we'll bring that subject back up. We'll bring that subject back up. Okay. All right. And this is your boy Calvin from CMO TV. And I'll be seeing your ass when I see you.